Hello, this is Sarah Payton with another coronavirus self-resonance video. This time, the video is about being ashamed about being alone, and both being alone in the long term with something like an illness or with poverty or with or 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 struggling with some sort of brain imbalance or loneliness and shame about being lonely in the short term with something like shelter at home, coronavirus, getting sick from the virus, just like the way in which we are both pressured socially to have shame about being alone, and the way in which our neurobiology might have a natural collapse about being alone. So first of all, let's take a holding of the neurobiological collapse. Sarah, do you need acknowledgement that when you feel lonely, it's hard to just mourn the loneliness, and instead you blame yourself for being alone? Do you need acknowledgement that you chip away at your own self-esteem by thinking you could have made different choices, or if you'd just followed this road instead of that road, you would have ended up with more family, with more people right around you? Is there just like an ache for a village? Oh. And when you have this ache and this longing and there's nobody who meets you in your aloneness, do you need a little care and tenderness around the phenomenon of a neurobiological collapse when we're aching for connection and it's not there? That there's a fall in endogenous opioids and a fall in oxytocin, and there's a spike in cortisol. Of course we have a shame response to our own longing. Of course we do. And secondly, to hold the pressure that comes from outside that says we're supposed to have somebody. Sarah, do you need acknowledgement that society is telling you that you're supposed to be connected with people, that you're supposed to be in a jolly group, that you're supposed to have a village, that there's something wrong with you if you aren't connected with people? Do you need acknowledgement that this is an insidious kind of strange pressure, that there's a simultaneous, like you have to be autonomous and independent and do it yourself, and you're supposed to have a fabulous community, and that that's what it looks like on Facebook anyway, that everybody's got, I don't know, I'm not sure we're not exactly posting pictures of fun outings and travel and food in this particular moment on Facebook. Maybe it's a little bit easier for us. Those of us who become envious of gorgeous, gorgeous groups of co-eds. Instead of gorgeous groups of gray-haired people making us envious. Okay, to come back to something less silly than Sarah's response to social media. Just acknowledging the pressures that are on us all to have lives that look different than what our lives actually are. Would we love, Sarah, Would you love to love your own life? Would you love to love yourself in it, just exactly as it is, with the ways that it is lonely and the ways that it is too full of people sometimes? That gives me a deep breath. All right. Love to you in these difficult times.